I went with Reggie Bullock. He is, I think there must have been a conversation where because the Knicks don't, on a night-to-night basis, there are some nights where they don't take enough threes, I don't think. They just decided they gave him the more green light. He's at over 7 attempts per game since March 1st. He's hitting them at a 42% clip, averaging 12 points per game, but like that's his role. Like they need you to knock down threes and score in that regard. I don't think we talk enough about how good he is or solid he is for them defensively. Elfrid Payton is the only other Knick who has spent more time guarding number one options, and that's by virtue of being a point guard. But it's not because it's Elfrid Payton is this fantastic defender, and no one on the team has logged more.
Well, and it's also because Tom Thibodeau wants to play Elfrid Payton as much as humanly possible.
Yes, and that should still be something we troll him for. I will say when you dig into like how well their second units are faring, especially with Derrick Rose and Emmanuel Quickly at the same time, I get the rationale. Because Elfrid Payton's at least someone who could get you into your offense and you don't split them up. It should still be Frank Ntilikina.
Let me make my jokes.
No, I want to make it clear.
Come on.
It's still the wrong call, but I'm kind of seeing where Tibbs is coming from. No one on the team, by the way, has spent more time versus number two options. So this is someone who's guarding the first or second best player on a team on any given night, and it's for one of the top 5 defenses in the NBA, and he's part of why they're so good at limiting above the break three-pointers. So he's been absolutely huge for them. They'll have his early bird rights in free agency, and they have cap space, so it doesn't matter. This is someone who could get like real money in free agency, though, and I don't think that's talked about enough with the Knicks in general, where this season is a Cinderella season. Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel, and Reggie Bullock, 3 guys who have been instrumental in their success, I would argue. They're all going to be free agents this summer. It'll be interesting to see where that ends up, but I think Bullock's been underrated just because people have been more inclined to talk about Nerlens Noel, and obviously Julius Randle or RJ Barrett, even Emmanuel Quickly, even Derrick Rose, even Alec Burks before a Bullock.
Just based on the sheer number of people I've heard say Reggie Bullock instead of Bullock, you might be right that he might still be massively underrated.